Yeah, I think taking that 2 weeks off in July kind of threw me off. Anyway, sorry for the hiccups. But hi, hello, happy Thursday. I hope is I what I yeah. Let me start over. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, a good Thursday, good morning, or whatever time it is where you are. Um, so, um, let's see. I did have some people in here already, including another Heather. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Shannon SD Houston also came in, made friends with the like button. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I did say good morning, happy Thursday. Nicole Ford Thomas is here. Hello. How are you? Says, good morning, Heather. Today I'm doing editing sprints, although I can't say I'll be sprinting all that fast. So excited for the company. Awesome. I'm going to be doing not much at first. The first sprint, I will be mostly hanging out with my son, and it looks like walking the dog for a few minutes. We live in an apartment, so we have to walk her. Um, and, and then during the second sprint, if anybody's new here, I do Pomodoro sprints for productivity, but um, the second sprint, I will put up a poll during the first during the first sprint. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to Stephanie. Hello. Says hi everyone. I'm working on edits too. We're sprinting like a tortoise over here. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of been me. But as long as you have productivity, right? So yeah. Okay. So all of that said, if anybody's new here, hi, my name is Heather, and so my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. As a writer, or I could say author, I let's see. Um, I have been a writer, editor, and artist for over 25 years. But so sometimes what I say is all three of those things. What ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. So, um, so let's see. As a writer, uh, I'm sorry, I'm having some hiccups this morning. Um, as a writer, what my main focus for the last several years or so is creative writing, and my main work in progress right now, my main whip is a women's fantasy that has elements of YA and epic fantasy. And so I've been saying all of that's on a mythology base because it's also a retelling in a way. So it also has elements of mystery, actually. Anyway, so there's that. It's had many titles, but currently, I've the title is Secrets of Unun. I might make it Anuvin, which is an older word for the Celtic otherworld. So anyway, without too many spoilers, I'll just move on. So, as an editor, I'm a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader, and I also do sensitivity/authenticity reading. And the main things that I do sensitivity reading, using that in a broad term, in the broadest of terms, is for neurodivergent experiences, essentially ADHD and autism, what I've experienced with. I'm neurodivergent, and then my son is also neurodivergent. He has autism primarily, but he has some other disabilities. At any rate, so speaking of editing, I do have some things going on. I am trying to finish up a blog post today that has to do. So my blog is called the index card. And so there I have things like information about what editors do and the tools they work with, and really like best practices in terms of working with editors, basically. So anyway, so as an artist, I love working with watercolors and gouache and water-based media and inks. And this art you see around me, that's my own personal art made with various strengths of watercolor and watercolor paper and a gel press. And I also have a coffee shop on my page. And I do have a couple listings there already. More are coming as soon as I have a little bit more time to work on that, in addition to some other things I have coming up, because I am speaking at Necronomicon Tampa, oh my gosh, next month. And so I will be bringing my art there. I'm bringing my art with me, and I'm in the middle of coordinating some things about that as well. I am juggling a lot of stuff, so I'll be wrapping some things up with that in terms of organizing and all of that stuff next week. So yeah, that is me. And we're going to get started with sprints, though, in just a second here. Let's see. I think I'm going to grab looking, like a good editor and writer and everything else. I have a million tabs open. Okay, I found what I'm looking for. I'm going to do something a little bit different today, I think. So let me get what I'm looking for. I've also been, been working on pitches for the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference, which I am a part of. I'm a speaker. And I already have a panel already basically set up. That will be in February of next year. Found it. Let's try something different. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of things going on. And then my blog is actually about something I've been putting together, I've been working on. Essentially, I have a short nonfiction book, very short. Essentially, it's a style guide, and I can talk all about that next after we're done with this sprint. So I'm going to go ahead and get things started. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so let's start our first sprint in just a second here. But before I do, please remember to do whatever you need to do for yourself. If that's getting water, if that's getting up and walking around, if you've been sprinting a lot this morning during there's some other sprints going on. Tamara sprinted this morning, and yeah, I'm in StreamYard and it's frozen on my end. I'm not sure why. So I hope everybody can see me okay. What was that? Let's see. Yes, that is everything I need to do. I'm going to get some water. I'm going to check on my son, and we'll probably walk the dog. And then I will get back into things. During the second sprint, I also put up a poll. I'll mostly be, I might be doing morning pages just to get some things out of my head, and then I will get into my blog. Alrighty, that's my plan. Okay, so it's StreamYard is frozen on my end. That is very strange. I don't know. Devin's here. Hi. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my StreamYard. It's really acting strange. It's frozen for you too. Okay, I'm glad you can hear me. Probably what I'll do is I'll get rid of some tabs. I probably need to do that. Oh, that looks better. Oh, it's working better on my end now. But I'm glad you could hear me anyway. Okay, all of that said, let's get everything started, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? It's still kind of some things. Okay. Okay. So I walked the dog, checked on the son, and popped a couple things in the chat, including the poll. Let me take a look at that. It looks like everybody wants 30 minutes. Devin says it's so short. But a lot of people do prefer the shorter ones because then they focus on one thing. It's great for focusing on one thing, but if you've got a lot of things you need to do, the longer ones are good. Especially if you need some time to get into focus mode. That has been me. So I get both sides because sometimes I need to do some things and settle in and stuff before I can really, get into what I'm working on. I've been there on all sides. I think for me, it just depends on a lot of different things. You know what? I forgot to turn my light back on. Let me. I'll do that as well during the next sprint. I want to. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is what I did. But I'll be setting up the next sprint in just a second here. Yeah, so 83% for 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Oh. I just want to. This is really my first time using this. Let me just pause it. Please, again, if remember to do whatever you need to do for yourself, whatever that may be. I still need to get my water. I'm going to get my water and my coffee, and get. Now that I've gotten a little bit of walking around time, I'm going to get into my doing some things I need to do. There's a variety of things I need to do, but I think I'm going to get into my blog post. So, okay. So that said, let's go ahead and get the second sprint started, everybody. Just never mind the five seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? So I got into my blog post where I'm essentially now just editing and getting in the last little bit of information that I wanted. And so again, this is all about the style guide, my style guide project, which is essentially a it's a client magnet in essence, but it's also I'm going to be also using it as part of when I create my tiers finally for my blog for my it's essentially it's a Substack publication. So I'm still in the middle of getting all that monetized now. So once my son goes back to school, I will be finishing up a bunch of stuff over the next couple of weeks, preparing for events going on in September. So, okay, so let's see. So let's see. Earlier, Heather Paul got 68 words. I don't know if I mentioned that. Just making sure I mentioned that. Let's see. Okay, yes, the Heart Breathings Discord. I attempted to get the link but that was it's a very long link and it wouldn't fit in the chat. The best thing to do is just to go into, which I kind of forgot about. That would be too long. The best thing to do is to like I said below, to go to one of the Heart Breathings videos, and it's in the descriptions in there in definitely the last few has I think she had to update it recently, but anyway, so if anybody wants that, that's there. So let's see. So if you have any questions regarding editing, the editing process, my editing process when it comes to the specific levels of editing, like line editing or copy editing or proofreading, please feel free to ask here or in a DM. I'm always looking for ideas for my blog. You can DM me on any of my social media. Everything is Heather Dewey Pettit, but there's that. And also, if you want to get started, if you're interested in becoming a client, you can DM me. At the moment, that's what I have. My Linktree has all that stuff. It has all my social media. It's got my Substack and some other things. So speaking of my Substack, there is a direct link to that. So let's see. So Miss Diane came in. Was that before we started? I can't remember. Just going through that. But Diane is working on morning pages and figuring out what she's going to do today. Cool. And you're welcome for that. Also, Rita H. Miranda's Cauldron is here. Hello. Finishing up morning pages and beta reading too. Awesome. Let me see here. It is 12:10. I've had 2 sprints. 12:10 on my end, that is. So it's 10 after the hour. Let's see. You know what? Let's do this. I think if anybody would like, I'm gonna maybe I'll put up another poll. Nah, I'll just ask. Let's make this easy. 25, 30, or 40 minutes. If you want 40 minutes, that is fine. All part of the gig. Absolutely, absolutely. Got all the files set up to make the edits. Yes. So yeah, I'm actually going to be starting an edit on Monday. I've gotten a lot of things set up, ready to go. I have list of things to consult. I have all the things ready. I do believe. I just won't have a chance to get started until Monday. So anyway, let's see. Nicole, I also have a lo-fi video stream open, and it's a cat laying on a washing machine. Oh, very cool. It's so calm just watching the machine spin. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Heather Paul. This time it is better. 133 words. Tricky scene. Oh, then wonderful. You did a great job. Okay. Okay. You think you found the Discord? It's under a different name, but it's. Oh yeah, right. It's Sarah's Coven, something like that. Or that might be another Facebook group. I'm getting that a little bit mixed up. I don't always get in all of this stuff, so it looks like somewhere you'd love to hang around. That's wonderful, wonderful. Emma Bennett's here. Hello. This is another very nice lady. Very nice lady. YouTuber, author tuber. I was going to say. Hi. I hope you are doing well. I wonder what the weather is over in the UK, in one of my favorite countries. Like button boop, thank you very much. Okay, so let's see. It's almost 12:15 on my end here, Eastern. What about 30 minutes? Should we do 30 minutes? How does that sound? Going once. Letting it go through the internet. Going twice. Letting that go through the internet. I have a sure. I think that's sold. I don't want to go too far over time because the next streamer for Heart Breathings is Diane Dobson Barton at 2 p.m. Eastern.
That's true.
Bless you. Welcome. I have the door open so because the dog is laying right there. So you may hear noise from the fan. Okay. Again, I'm very new to this. How do I change this? Aha. That's it. Okay. Alrighty. What's it? Alrighty then. Okay. Quick reminders. Do whatever you need to do for yourself. If you need water, get some water. If you need a snack, get a snack. If you need to walk around and you are able, please feel free to do that before you get started because that's very, very helpful for lots of folks. Let's see. I'm going to get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay, how did everybody do? So I am almost done with my blog post. I've gotten through a section I've been working on since for a hot minute. I was working out last night. Got to have some water. But I did finish. I had a snack, which was I finished a muffin I was working on this morning. Dog's in the way. I can't. I can't close the door. I could make her, I suppose. I could make her move. I mean, but anyway, I got an example of a listing in the blog post, and I wrapped up a section. So yeah, so that I'm I'm glad of what I did. When I could. So let's see. So I also popped in a bunch of links having to do with heart breathings. Yeah, so these sprints are hosted on behalf of the Heart Breathings Writing Community Group on Facebook. So if you are intrigued and would like to join the Facebook group, there is the link for that. Oh wait, there it is. Excuse me, there is the link. So, and here's a link to the full sprint schedule, and where you can also see all of the events that are planned out for the year for for people who want to check out the sprints or whatever. And so that is the website. So also on the website is a lot of information about writing and publishing and all of that. That fabulous Sarah Cannon knows all about. She is just a wealth of knowledge. So, and of course she has her Heart Breathings channel, which is mostly she started it because she created some planners for anybody, if anybody doesn't know, called the first one was HB90. Because that is all about goal setting and also organizing things by quarter of the year, like the financial quarter of the year, essentially, but looking at everything in a quarterly way, which really appealed to me when I saw it initially. So anyway, here is the Google Calendar, a direct link to the Google Calendar to see all of that. And also, you'll see on there that Miss Diane Dobson Barton will be streaming at 2 p.m. Eastern. So, also, Diane Dobson Barton has an art channel if you want to check that out. Let's see, and there are more sprints happening. Let's see. Also, Rita popped by to say hi, and Smoochie's the lucky. Working offline today. Awesome. Sometimes you need it. I did that a lot in July, actually, because I had taken a break for most of July. That is when I was very busy with family stuff. So it was very nice to be offline a lot during that time. Heather Paul had to leave early. The dogs were begging for a potty break. Awesome. Have fun. Thank you. You're welcome. Absolutely. Let's see here. I was kind of thinking of a wrap-up sprint. You can even do that. I could say a 10-minute kind of get things organized. Sometimes I do that. And so why not? I think I'll do that. So 1 second here. I also have an art channel that I'd started, but it's really nothing nothing to write home about currently. But I was thinking about showing some processes there, some of the things that I've made, including my planner accessories that I'm working on. I have planner bookmarks. Uh, um, that's one of the items that's on my coffee in my coffee shop. There on my on my page, my coffee page. Let's see. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Ha. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do just a real quick wrap up sprint here, 10 minutes, and because I need to get some things together. I was actually trying to organize something. In addition to everything else I was doing. All right, let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. And that's time. So I organized what I needed to organize. I also got a a word count of the whole blog post, which is 970 words. I will be adding a little bit, but I might be cutting a little bit down. Not by a whole lot, but I do need to uh, put something on the end, so I'm not quite done with it. So, but it will be up today as soon as I can. I hope to be getting that up around this afternoon. I hope to be getting it up this afternoon. So hopefully around, hopefully no later than 5 this afternoon. So see how that goes. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. Anybody who came in while I'm live or anybody watching the replay, thank you very much. And I'm going to go. So I've got some other things I got to do. And I will catch everybody later. I'm definitely streaming next week, to my knowledge. So my regular schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I do sometimes do heart breathing special events, and I also sometimes do have some things going on the occasional Friday. I have a video that should be going up the last Friday of the month, all about Necronomicon Tampa. Anyway, I will see everybody later, and have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye.